Every Thanksgiving, my mother-in-law made one tradition very clear: humiliate me in front of everyone. This year, she outdid herself. She stood up, pointed directly at me, and announced, "Don't believe a word Emma says. She's been lying to this family for years." The room went completely silent. Every eye turned toward me. I didn't defend myself. I didn't argue. Instead, I looked at my husband. He quietly picked up the TV remote. 30 seconds later, a video started playing on the screen. By the time it ended, my mother-in-law couldn't look anyone in the eye. My name is Emma. I have been married to my husband, Ethan, for 7 years. His mother, Patricia, never accepted me. According to her, I wasn't successful enough. I wasn't elegant enough. And worst of all, I had stolen her son. No matter what I did, she found something to criticize. If dinner was perfect, the dessert was too sweet. If I bought thoughtful gifts, she said I was trying to buy affection. Eventually, most of the extended family stopped questioning her stories. Because when someone repeats the same lie for years, people begin to accept it as truth. This Thanksgiving, Patricia invited nearly 30 relatives. Everything seemed normal until dessert. She stood up holding her glass. "I'd like to say something." Everyone smiled, expecting a warm toast. Instead, she turned toward me. "I think it's time everyone knows the truth. Emma lies. She lies about money. She lies about helping this family. She even lies to Ethan." The room fell silent. Several relatives slowly nodded. Apparently, she had been feeding them these stories for months. I didn't argue. I simply looked at Ethan. He stood up calmly. "I agree," he said. Everyone looked confused. Then he continued, "I think everyone deserves the truth." He picked up the television remote. The TV switched on. A security camera recording appeared. Patricia frowned. "What is this?" Ethan replied, "The living room camera." Months earlier, after several valuable items disappeared during family gatherings, we had installed cameras inside our home. Not to spy on anyone, simply for security. One afternoon, Patricia had visited while we were both at work. The recording showed her walking into our office, opening a desk drawer, taking several unopened envelopes, and reading private financial documents. Then she used her phone to take pictures. The next clip showed her returning everything exactly where she found it. The room stayed completely silent. Ethan paused the video. Then another recording started. This one captured Patricia talking to 2 relatives in our kitchen. She laughed and said, "I told everyone Emma hides money from Ethan. I don't know if it's true, but once enough people hear it, they'll believe it." Someone gasped. His aunt covered her mouth. His father looked completely stunned. Patricia's face turned pale. She whispered, "I was joking." Ethan calmly played one final clip. This time, Patricia admitted she wanted the family to stop trusting me because she hoped Ethan would eventually leave me. The video ended. Nobody spoke. Finally, Ethan looked around the room. For 7 years, my wife stayed respectful. She never insulted my mother. She never tried to embarrass anyone. But today, the truth speaks for itself. His father slowly stood. He looked directly at Patricia. "You owe Emma an apology." For the first time in years, she had nothing to say. 3 days later, she came to our house.
No excuses. No blaming.
Just one sentence. I let my pride become more important than my family. I accepted her apology. But I also told her something she would never forget. A lie can spread across a room in seconds. But one piece of evidence can stop it forever. Today, Thanksgiving looks very different. We still gather. We still eat together. But nobody questions my honesty anymore. Because the family finally learned that the loudest accusation means nothing when the truth is already on camera.